glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers.
You know, if those were season tickets to the Yankees, that would be very unusable for anyone here.
Yeah, Star could use them.
But I don't sports.
I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in hell then.
I mean, in court.
Good luck, pal. I've gotta go jump on some turtles. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out there my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Edgeworth Senpai.
When I told you, it's relevant.
Oh, right? He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go to the Burger King and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him 5 years— wait, wrong case. In the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I chose an awful time to look away. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth Senpai. There we go.
To be continued.
Save your progress up to this point. Karma?
Is a bitch.
That's right. Manfred von Karma is a bitch. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hadn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's the god of prosecution, right? A god.
I forgot to mention something else. Not a single case?
How do you kill a god?
How is that even possible?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
So he forges evidence, okay.
Great, I have to go up against Manfred von Karstein. Nobody told me I was going to be fighting a Dracula in this game. What is this, Castlevania? Nobody's going to get that joke.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karstein is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence, but then again, to the best of my knowledge, Edgeworth Senpai is not a Dracula.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
His power level is 10 times.
Was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
Oh, he's trying to get you found guilty? creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out after a 40-year winning streak. No.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. Why does that number keep going up every time I think about it?
That's pretty ruthless.
It's time to face down 100 Edgeworths in the form of a Von Karstein.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, hey, how's Von Karstein's rack? Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right about now, don't you think?
Oh. Hmm. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
I can't get in the busy dial tone.
God damn it, are you on a dial-up connection?
Is there just a sexy guy from Oklahoma sitting too close to you again?
Hey!
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
God damn it, Gohan.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I should hope so.
What
Please
are
don't-
you whispering about?
Please don't get rid of me. I can be useful in the later games, I promise.
I certainly don't have a Jedi Knight helping me on this case. What are you talking about? Well, it's time. Time to face down Manfred von Karstein.
You know, you could probably use a Jedi Knight because I'm pretty sure this guy's a Sith.
Oh, that's...
No, he's a Dracula.
Calling him a Sith is still being too nice.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. You don't look like Harry Butts. That's whose name is on this paperwork. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here with my not completely prepared?
Right, but my apologies.
You better.
I hate this legal system so very much.
Oh, he's only the first one in the long list of, eccentric prosecutors.
First?
I mean, I wouldn't call Edgeworth eccentric.
Look at the cravat size and say that again.
I was about to say.
Very well. Your opening statement, please.
Excuse me, I'm taking Blackwell as a reference and Christoph.
I mean, you have a point, but dear God, that cravat.
That cravat is beautiful.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? He's a royalty or something?
I mean, technically he's a count because he's the count of the Von Karsteins. How? Okay, so I'm gonna need the vampire killer whip. This is fine.
You might also want the boomerang.
Just strike me the whippersnapper, it'll break you like a cracker.
Funny you talk about a whip. It's funny you talk about a whip. It really is.
According to the detective in charge of this case, supposedly, Detective Dick Duck Gumshoe. Who hired this idiot?
Okay, the detectives first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now!
Yes, sir! The detective looks nervous. Please take a look at this map of Castle Dracula. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. That doesn't look like the very middle to me, Gumshoe. There were 2 men on the boat, and there was this horse at this farm.
Taser.
Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake who was watching MTV. At 12:10 a.m., she heard she booped 2 snoots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental stop where it apparently collided with another boat.
Are you not taking this case seriously, detective?
I've never taken anything more seriously in my life. Sadly, that is true.
You disgust me. Now, testify to the court about the arrest.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma!
What?
Actually, that's my job. I'm supposed to handle these proceedings. I have the little gavel and all.
You do your job when I say you can do your job.
Yes, sir.
There's only one thing you need to do over here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role, your only
Kinky.
role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right.
Good.
No, he's not.
Oh yes, he is.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body has been discovered in the lake.
There was also this rid of my bag.
Are we in one by now?
Rid of my bag to declaring this time for court trial.
So we had to arrest Edgeworth Senpai.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now.
I don't wanna.
Do it! Do it, or I'll bring my daughter in here to give you a good whipping.
Oh my.
And you ain't kidding.
That's on the fifth statement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's 6.
Ah!
Even though you had to press both of them, but
Yeah, but yeah, now the fifth.
one that starts with "but the next morning."
Yes.
What do we do?
Grit our teeth and press on.
Said, I'm counting on you. I probably shouldn't, but I am.
That's
1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5.
That one. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart. Edgeworth to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
Yes.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so shape is well preserved.
I don't think that's how that works, but I don't know enough of ballistics to dispute you.
Silence! That is how it is.
Silence, wench.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Press that.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
The script said so. Tisk, 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 little man.
He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth Senpai, swoon.
No. No. For the love of God, no.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Edgeworth Senpai's right hand. Is Edgeworth even right-handed?
A survey opening image for Edgeworth holding the gun was on his left hand.
Order! Order!
Have a chicken and chips and a big burger.
Bailiff, club the man!
Haha, can't catch me. Zoom.
Get him when he comes back. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. Just lobs it at the judge.
Accepted into evidence.
Oh, that concussion.
It's in evidence bag, so no issue of fingerprints. Members of the court. We have the pistol in the murder. We had the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir?
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Nick, what does it mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know anything about As basic as ballistic markings. What are you even doing here?
She's a Jedi Knight, not a forensic investigator.
Very well, I'll explain. Like you idiots very clearly are. Actually, even better. Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was rounded out, fired from this very pistol. The pistol, which, as you may recall, since we only just brought it up, was covered in the offender's own fingerprints.
Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge,
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point.
did you just say almost to me?
However,
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and I so will take a quick break. I will call the witness after my recess. Get me my Kit Kat!
Kit Kat.
This will last 10 minutes. I do love savouring a good Kit Kat.
Nom 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 nom.
Judge,
yes?
get me that defendant's Kit Kat.
I don't think he has one.
Well, buy one, give it to him, and then give it to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, what are you doing? A 10-minute recess now!
Oh boy, dodgeball!
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Call yourself a professional.
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Whose gavel are you calling flimsy? Who's running this court anyway?
I am, clearly.
Edgeworth, you've got some splaining to do. Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. It does?
Huh?
The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
That's true.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you gotta believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Nor the deputy.
Then who?
It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man.
Wow. The one-armed man. I've seen that. Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he'd shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
How the hell am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Padawan?
Yoko.
What? Yeah.
Any progress with Mia or any other dead corpses that I could talk to?
Oh. Sorry. It's not good.
Hmm.
You know, I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Oh, we need you here.
We're going to need you to lightsaber a bitch later, because God knows if I try to do it, I'm going to lop my own leg off. So yes, we absolutely need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
But you can lightsaber the hell out of a man. And really, that's what we need right now. We need you to lightsaber the hell out of that Dracula over there. I mean, let's face it, I operate on a combination of luck and audacity. And one of those I only have in finite amounts. Sooner or later, I am going to get eaten by an alligator.
Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is.
See, I'm trying to invoke the Mick Jagger effect so that, like, I jinx the case so much that it goes so far into jinx territory that there's an underflow and it becomes blessed.
This is very bad for my heart.
You have one of those?
It shifted around a few times, but yes, I do.
Whoops.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your first witness.
Oh, that was a good Kit Kat. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand now? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university, are you not? Answer truthfully.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw on the night of the incident. Spare no details. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Pure facts. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Oh, no. Understand?